Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Runa, and today is Foundation Friday. If you're new to my channel, Foundation Friday is basically every Friday I test out foundation. So I'll either do a dupe battle, I'll do a foundation routine, some foundation hacks. It's all about foundation on this channel. So today is a very special day because today we are doing a dupe battle of the MAC Studio Fix and the Estee Lauder Doublewear. If you're new to the YouTube community, you will know that MAC and Estee Lauder are probably the most popular foundations that I see. I think MAC foundation is more old school. They're both very old school foundations, but they're still very, very popular in the industry of beauty, and a lot of people still consider MAC and Estee Lauder as their holy grail. So I thought they're both very similar and they're both marketed very similar. So I was like, let's do a dupe battle. Let's see which foundation wins. And you guys to know that MAC Studio Fix has always been my holy grail foundation, and I freaking love this foundation. So it's gonna be a very fun dupe battle because your girl loves this one and is like only tried this like once, even though this is like everyone's holy grail. So let's go ahead and like try on this foundation. Before we go into trying on the foundation, I do want to talk about the foundation a little bit, just like really quick. Going on Ulta.com where they sell everything beauty. Anyways, I used to work for Ulta and I still can't remember that slingo. Anyways, we're gonna go on and look at Estee Lauder, and oh my god, she is popular. She is winning. She is the shit because she's the second best-selling foundation on Ulta's website. And oh my gosh, she also won an Allure Beauty Award, which is like, whoa, even though I never follow the Allure Beauty Awards, but yeah, you know, like it's still like very marketable. But anyways, you guys, it seems like a lot of people really love this foundation. It has thousands of reviews and it's going in almost at 5-star. So let's go ahead and look deeply at her. So if you look, it's $42 for this foundation. And I mean, okay, packaging is beautiful. And can you see that color range? Oh my gosh, that color range is amazing. This is definitely a brown girl friendly foundation. Every girl who is the brown girl should try this foundation out. They also go in and tell us some promises. Super long wear, 24 hour. They also say something about it not turning gray on deeper skin tones, which is so freaking amazing for them to say, because then they just know. They didn't just create this and like put it out there. They're like, oh, we know you deeper skin tones tend to have like, you know, if you wear a foundation for too long, it turns gray. I have that problem. I thought it was just ashy, but no, I turn gray. That's what it's like makeup terms is called. And it kind of gives the same promises as the MAC foundation. So now we're going to go into MAC. And if you look at MAC, it's $30 and it has 4 stars. MAC products is really new to Ulta, so it's not going to give you like the best reviews because it also just started carrying MAC. But if we go in and look, it's a $30 foundation. So obviously Estee Lauder is much more expensive. Okay, so this isn't that easy. I mean, it's a good comparison, still a good dupe battle. Would you go with 30 or would you go with 42? Anyways, it also has the same claim as Estee Lauder. It's long wear, 24 hours. It's non-drying, and also it talks about non-transferring. It's photo friendly. So they basically do the same thing. They both reduce appearance of pores, but I would say that the shade range is way better on the Estee Lauder than it is on the MAC side. I feel like there is a lot of like light mediums, or maybe the palette just doesn't look right, but I think I've always thought MAC was much more brown friendly than any brand, but I guess not. Now when you compare them side to side, and let's go try this on. I have a foundation primer on my face already. I use the hydrating Laura Mercier foundation. My face is feeling a little dry lately, so I need to use a hydrating primer. And these are matte foundations, and since I have dry skin, I need to wear a hydrating primer. So on my right side, I'm gonna go ahead and do Estee Lauder, and on my left side, I'm gonna do MAC. Let's go ahead and start off with MAC. Nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and do 1 pump. And when you do 1 pump, it's like very liquidy. Estee Lauder has the same vibe. It's like very liquidy when you shake it as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. And NC42 has always been my holy grail color. That's my color. It always looks really good on me. Like, if you can tell, it just goes right into my face. No orange vibes here. I'm gonna put in another pump. I definitely think with MAC Studio Fix, one pump is not enough. And what I love about the MAC Studio Fix is it never feels super heavy on my skin. It always feels very light, 2 little quick pumps, and you just put it onto your skin and it goes on beautiful. So that's the coverage with the MAC Studio Fix. Feels light, the pores, I love this about the MAC foundation. The pores are always like super minimized, and then it doesn't emphasize my texture, especially if I have dry skin, but I still like that matte full coverage look. I always feel like Studio Fix really helps me out, and it doesn't ever grasp onto my texture, and it just looks really nice and flawless. It always wins. So right away, I do like with the MAC foundation, you can actually buy a pump and attach a pump, and then it's a pump area. I don't know if you can do that with this foundation. I've never seen people do it. I usually see people have like this traditional, you know, bottle thing like that. And I actually hate that because it just makes a mess. But I mean, you still have to buy this pump, which is like, that should just be standard. Like drugstore has pumps on it. So yeah, I'm gonna be salty about anything I have to spend extra money on. So I went ahead and shaked this bottle up. This is the Estee Lauder, and I got the color Honey Bronze. I referenced it. I looked on Google, and I went to go find my color, and I got Honey Bronze. So let's see. As you can tell, when you have to dip it, you end up pouring so much out. It's hard to measure how much you're gonna pour out, so that's how much I have on there. I washed my beauty blender. Oh, see, the color is very similar. But I will say that the Estee Lauder is a little bit more liquidy. I will say that the Estee Lauder's coverage is really like, whoa. I don't find myself having to go in with an extra layer, but I don't think I would need to. Like, just one layer would be good. The Estee Lauder does go on much smoother. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is kind of scaring me because you guys know I love MAC. I'm gonna go ahead and just wear this foundation for the rest of the day, you guys, and check in with you guys. And then in the end, we'll announce who the actual winner is. Okay, I'm gonna go live my best life right now. It's just me checking in on the foundation. So I've had the foundation on since 8 o'clock. I wanted to show you guys how it looks in daylight. This is basically a 7-hour wear. I had put it on at 8. It's already 3 p.m. And oh my gosh, this foundation has worked really well. This is the Estee Lauder side, and if you can see, Doublewear foundation, it looks so freaking good, you guys. Like, that's just a flawless application. It does feel a little tiny bit tight. Doesn't feel super tight, just feels a little bit tight. But even if you look from right here, you can tell that this side just looks so much better. It looks much more like zapped and just cinched, and it just looks smoother and prettier. And the side with the MAC doesn't look so bad either. It looks really good as well. Like, if you look, both sides look really good, but you can just tell with the MAC one, there's a little bit more texture. Not so much texture got concealed. There's a little bit of cracking happening already. So far, and then you can also see a little bit more oil has came through with the MAC one, and you can see oil control has been like really good with the Doublewear foundation. So this is kind of insane for me because you guys know MAC foundation is my favorite. So to see another foundation better than my MAC foundation, that's always been my favorite, I am pretty impressed. I've always wondered which one works better. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this all the way till the end of the night till I'm ready to wash my face off, and then I'll let you guys know. So I think I might get like a 12-hour wear out of this one, so let's see. Okay guys, so it's about 2 a.m. I've had on this foundation for about 12 hours, way more than 12 hours. As you can see, this side is Estee Lauder and this side is MAC Studio Fix, and you can clearly tell the Estee Lauder side definitely won. Still looks super flawless. After 12 hours, it's barely cracking, barely. A little bit of oil seeping through. It feels really comfortable. I still can't feel like I have anything on my face. It still feels nice and smooth and nice. I have not touched it up at all throughout the whole night, throughout the whole day, not even once. But as you can see, the MAC side is really oily already. You can see all my oil seeping through. You can see a little bit of fading in the nose area. You can see a little bit of clumping over here. It got super cakey. I did not think I was going to see any difference at all. I thought both foundation was going to perform really good. I thought my MAC foundation was going to perform better than anything. I was proven super wrong today. So you guys, the foundation that won today
is the Estee Lauder Doublewear Foundation. It's the ultimate winner. It's the one that won. I really enjoyed this experiment because I got proven, like, you know, I'm such a MAC fan. I really thought MAC was gonna win, and it did not win. Like, I was convinced that it was gonna win because I always thought it was like the best foundation, and I was so shocked that Estee Lauder won. So there you guys go. Estee Lauder Doublewear is one of the best-selling foundations on Ulta and Sephora for a reason, because it's a bomb. Get you some, link down below, and shop the link. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoy these comparison videos for foundation. Go ahead and comment down below if you enjoy these. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Also, did you think Estee Lauder was gonna win? I will have a poll up.
Remember when you said we stay together now until forever? Just us, just us.